And there we go. Welcome back, everybody, to this beautiful, beautiful playthrough of Starsector Arma Armatura. Thank you so much for being here and everyone for subscribing and following me on Twitch. So, what has happened in this playthrough at this moment in time? First, we were frozen, a warrior from another era, lost to time in our own cryosleep, when suddenly tachyon woke us up running. They tried to take by force our ship, our mech, our only lifeline, connecting us to the sector. We obviously fought back, and in the process, we became kind of a guiding presence for Arma Armatura. We help them get a foothold on one of the planets in their main system, and we helped fight off Tritakyon's invasion fleet. Of course, after this, we took revenge on Tritachyon and banished them from the sector at large. But in the way, we found a companion, or kindred spirit, Sierra. She has now told us that there seems to be something larger that is menacing the sector, something that we don't know yet, a kind of threat. And that is as far as our history has come along. Right now, we need to go make peace with the church, because they're going to invade us if we don't. And also, we need one of their planets to buy some moths for Sierra. So let's jump to some of those planets. Bro, stop. Stop. Fleet what? Wait. What? No way. It's currently traveling. But wait. We're not at war anymore. Okay, guess we have time then. Let's go to Tartesius, so we can get some mods. We got an assist from the diplomacy mod. The invasion has arrived in the system. Yes, but they won't do anything because we're not at war anymore, right? Right. Jump. Turn on the transponder. And let's get Sierra those nice moths she wanted. Wait, what? Why are you hostile to me? There we go. Acquire domesticated hypersilk moths. Station commander. Hey, I got some AIs for you. Would you perchance... That's too much. 15. There. There we go. We're inhospitable. Now they shouldn't want to actually... Whatchamacallit? Invade us. Invasion cooldown over. Invasion aborted. No longer hostile. Nice. And we also need to... Guess not. Oh, no, my bad. We need to get to that gate. There we go. That should have cancelled the skill. Interacting with a planet when you activate a skill actually cancels it. So I did that because I forgot we actually need to get to this gate. Why, you might ask? Well, Sierra has told us that someone over on Galatia can actually help us maybe find out a bit more about this threat. We saw some very weird ships, fractal ships actually, trying to invade our peaceful spot on the gambling star system. New machine, that is. They were in cohorts with Diablo Avionics, and we don't really know where they're coming from. Maybe we can get a lead here. Galatia Academy, says Dawn. She says it like she's checking whatever it still sounds the same. Had a notion once, yeah, didn't go anywhere. Couldn't have afforded it anyway, and my folks would have had something to say about it. Lies of Moloch, that whole business. Funny thing is, I don't know if they were wrong. Well, but the dangerous parts anyway. Do you ever regret not going? Think the dangers of knowledge outweighed its benefits? How did your parents feel about you being a spacer instead? You got an education out here in the sector, one that money can buy. It's a shame you couldn't attend. Do you ever regret not going? Oops. Boop. Just a second, let me see. Yeah. I am streaming and I am being recorded, alright? I forgot to actually set up my chat. Anyway. Regret? Nah. Well, sometimes. Mostly I wonder what I would have been like. Different problems, probably different regrets. Think the dangers of knowledge outweighed its benefits. Depends what you're digging for, I think. My folk weren't entirely wrong. Some things you learn and can't put back down. How did your parents feel about you being a spacer instead? Didn't love it. Still don't. Couldn't decide if it was worse than academy or just a different kind of wrong. At least I wasn't sitting in a classroom full of Moloch's lies. That part was probably a comfort to them. You got an education out here in the sector, one that money can't buy. Let's see, there we go. My chat is set up. Sure. Flat, not quite agreeing. Learned plenty. Not sure all of it took. Continue. And since we are here, we are going to actually upgrade some of our officers and me, myself, the captain of this fleet, so we can take more cybernetic implants. We're going to be doing that in a bit. 1 and a 2. And then Sheppy Shepherdson, upgrade to tier 2. And Dawn given to God. More bionics for you, Dawn. Because I know you are all about those Moloch implants. Okay. Ask about Galatia. Ask where you can find the office of Cornelius Elec. Oh my god, my throat is already starting to give up. A strange expression crosses the junior's agent face at your question, but it is instantly replaced by a return to bland pleasantness. Of course, Captain. I presume you have an appointment. Academician Elec can be busy. He sent me a personal invitation. Of course, ma'am, the agent says. If you'll come right this way. You are led through the station's primary transport hub and are soon deposited in an airy plaza halfway around the ring of the station. Your junior agent leads you through a crowd of students and past a few tight-lipped academicians who scurry by, clutching datapads. The junior agents fill the air with the sort of patter they must have saved for first-cycle students, pointing out landmarks and remarking upon the departments and figures of interest to niche fields of study. Niche fields of study. Continue. You arrive in a quiet hall of the main concourse. Only a couple decks above the station's rim. An open volume, ringed by railings, provides a dizzying view of the clouds of Pontus below you. Third door on the right, ma'am. The junior agent makes a tight smile, then disappears. A man in academician's robes is buried in hollow displays. Several moons appear to orbit his head. What have I told the hooligans about office hours? He shouts. They don't start until... He finally looks and realizes you aren't one of his students. Ah! He adopts a look of stern prognostication, cradling his hands together as glowing orbs circle above. I suppose greetings are in order. I am Academician Cornelius Elec, Senior Vice Chair of the Planetology Department of the Galaxia Academy. And you are? I'm sorry, you invited me to see you. Elec stares at you, the spark of recognition failing to ignite. I'm afraid I don't recall, he says. What, may I ask, is the purpose of your visit? You sent me a message. I was interested in the vast fortune. Oh yes, of course. You should have simply said so. He rushes out of his holodisplay to pick up a datapad, then places himself behind a large desk, waving you towards a chair. Unfortunately, it is occupied by a battered data core, the sort used in long-range probes. Now then, he taps his datapad, failing to notice your obstacle. The mystery concerns a very old dataset, which has been in the Galaxia Academy archives for somewhat more than 200 cycles. I stumbled upon it in the course of my studies. Well, in fact, I was discussing the old archives with a friend, a wealthy patron of the sciences. A comment they made reminded me of its existence. Remain standing. As it happens, this dataset is a recording of telemetry from a domain-era sensor array out on what we now call the Fringe. It was somewhat more civilized back when this data was captured, though not perhaps by much. Elec chuckles softly at his wit. As for the dataset, we only really have a couple. Jesus Christ. As for the dataset, we only really have a complete sourcing header. Our copy is mostly corrupted due to the anomalous degradation during hyperwave transmissions, and then over 200 cycles of low priority storage. He shakes his head with deep disappointment at the mistakes made by someone else. Cough pointedly and look towards the chair. He either doesn't notice or doesn't acknowledge your signal. In any event, Elec cradles his hands, looking in an imagined middle distance. This patron and friend offered to fund a project to recover an intact copy of the data from the source. He smiles quite pleased with himself. An expedition shall be made to the original sensor array. Your name came up, Captain. Find the sensor array, extract the data. Sounds simple. When put like that, yes. He stands, placing his hands together behind his back, and begins pacing. I shall provide you with a scientific hardware package my students have prepared. It is far from simple, I assure you of that. Have your technicians attach it to the sensor array and it will carry out the necessary operations. That's not all, however. He pauses to look at you with a sly smile. I haven't agreed to anything yet, Elec. That's academician, Elec, if you please. And of course you haven't agreed. I haven't explained the task fully. Now where was I? I propose that once you acquire the data and my algorithm extracts the target coordinates, you then travel to the indicated location, which lies at the heart of all of this effort. Explore what is to be explored, find what is to be found, and you will bring back no mere long-range scan, but a thorough investigation. Think of the science, think of the glory, and he winks. You must be thinking of that vast fortunes. I do believe that that my friend will be more than delighted by this fait accompli. Why is the data so important? What did this sensor array find? An excellent question. Elec taps at his datapad and turns towards his holodisplay. The spinning moons have disappeared to be replaced by a map of the Persian sector, a broad swath of stars. The core worlds are highlighted, the fringe stars somewhat dimmed. Here you see, or do not see. Far it is in the crudest sense of a sort of absence, the Orion Persian abyss. It is far from a nothingness, however, and it is that not nothingness which we are concerned with, I guess. Just a second. And it is that not nothingness which we are concerned with. So there's something in the abyss. Correct, dear Captain. Elec sounds pleased that you have followed the trajectory of his lessons. There are indeed planets to be found there, cold, dark, and alone, bereft of their parent star, flung into sparse wastes between the arms of our galaxy. I theorize that it is one of these planets our sensor array was targeting. His tone grows less heated, or rather an unknown energetic event involving or concerning one such planet. We are not certain exactly which, however, and it is exceedingly difficult and expensive to perform any kind of broad analysis of these wayward children from afar. And with our sadly reduced means compared to the grand days of the old domain, alas, alack. In your message you mentioned a reward. The words vast fortunes were used. Indeed, he looks at you brightly, though I'm certain mere credits shall pale in comparison to the illumination of the unknown. Knowledge, after all, is the greatest treasure. Eldek waves a hand. Don't misunderstand me. I may be a man whose domain is the mind, but I appreciate that those such as yourself have baser concerns. Trust that you will be rewarded. This project is funded by an excellent patron of the sciences, for whom I vouch for quite entirely. Jesus Christ. Who exactly is this friend of yours? He frowns carefully, maintaining a thoughtful expression. They have asked me not to reveal their identity. I believe, if anything, the humility they show in not taking public credit for their contribution to this great academy, and my department in particular, are a rare sign of dedication to pure scientific advancement. Truly, it is a noble undertaking. As I am key to this expedition, I'd like to know more of your patron and my benefactor. A not unreasonable request, Elec says, making a show of thinking over your words. You will, after all, be bound bodily to the project more than any other, even if you do not possess the theoretical background to fully understand its importance. I suppose it is the least I can do. After all, girding with knowing of the greater purpose you serve might enhance and embolden your spirit of exploration. Not enthusiastically, as if you are entranced by his words. Something breaks in his expression. Sanya Glamor Rotanev, the director of special acquisitions from the Tachyon Corporation, in fact, is the patron of my project. She is a woman of great vision, far greater than I would have expected from such a lofty position in an ostensibly profit-driven enterprise. By revealing this to you, Captain, I am trusting in your discretion, he says, with a solemn nod. Oh, Tachyon? Well, I don't know if we're going to have a patron then, because they just exited the sector, you know? Anyways, I didn't get a clear answer about this reward. How much is it? I don't know, he sputters. I'm sure it's plenty. 20,000 credits, maybe. That's absurdly, even insultingly low. It does? Elec is taken aback. I was sure that was enough. Maybe it was 50,000. 100,000 would be the baseline, and a large hazard pay for the abyss. I'm sure that He stammers, looking annoyed. I'm sure my patron will cover all expenses, he declares finally. We are, after all, dealing with three. He pauses, recovering his composure. We are, as I mentioned, dealing with a patron who can mobilize great wealth to fund the sciences. Tachyon can afford at least 200,000 credits, plus hazard. He rolls his eyes and lets out a long sigh. Fine, fine. I'm sure it won't be a problem. Probably. That's a lot of credits. He looks at you accusingly. It should be spent on primary research, not gilding rocket ships. But he holds up a hand, as if to contain the outburst he presumes will come. I will hold my tongue. If the expedition is as much of a success as I believe it will be, the dear price shall be worth it. I accept. Excellent. I'll have the hardware package transferred to your fleet immediately. He taps a datapad, connecting comms and reels of some imperious order at some poor support staff. Off you go. We made the package installation idiot-proof, so I'm sure you technicians will be capable of installing it. Wait, which end goes in the sensor array again, you say? The attached specifications will... Elect pauses, then squints at you. I see. You're engaging in a bit of jocularity. Well, I can't exactly disapprove of high spirits at the outset of the expedition, provided you mind the technical details. He turns back to his solo display and begins rearranging moons. I await your return, Captain, he says over his shoulder, and we leave. Okay, now on to making monstrosities of our flesh. Bionic workshop. So we remove this and we leave this one in here, and you notice now we have our bionics threshold for modification or something like that, and our humanity. Remove that from our legs, and then on our captain we install its SOI, stellar ocular implants. Nope. This one. Serenity ocular implants, flux capacity and dissipation on the eyes. Yes, I don't know how that works. I am not going to question it. Then BSM, which is Velo Sound Molar. This goes in the mouth. Yes. There we go. But wait, what? Tier 3. Neuromotor. Oh, that's right. We need to take this away, actually. And now we install Neura Matrix. Increases the piloting ship max speed. I'll read everything when I'm done doing that. Okay, so now our humanity is at 69%. Nice. And our BRM is at 23 out of 24. Almost full up. What that means is that we are now on an unsteady situation. Our ship maintenance is increased by 10%, and we need to pay 1,000 credits per month for mental stability funds of the fleet. But for that, we get the implant Neuramatrix. It increases the piloted ship's max speed by 35%. That's huge. That's incredible. Then we have Serenity Ocular Implant. It increases the ship's flux capacity by 5% and dissipation by 50 flat. Not percent, like 50, just 50. Then we use also the Velo Sound Molar Implant 2. This is ridiculous because it increases the piloted ship's energy, ballistic, and missile damage by 20%. That's insane. So that's actually, I think I'm going to need another one of those. Who is piloting the big bad boy? You. Second Thisve. Let's upgrade second Thisve to tier 2. There we go. Because now that we upgraded that, we go to Sheppy Shepherdson. We remove the current Bionic he has, and we install onto him SNI. Let's see, where is SNI? Serenity Neural Interface. Onto the brain you go. It gives 5% max speed and 20% turn rate. Then BSM2. BSM, I mean, where are you? Where are you? This. And that's the 20% more damage, but increase deployment points by 4. And after that, SOI. S-O-Y. S-O-I. This goes in the eyes. And what the Serenity Ocular Implant does is increases the ship's flux capacity by 5 and dissipation by a flat 50. And with that we have our guy kitted out. Now we do the same with Dawn. Take away them legs and install SOI onto the eyes. BSM into the mouth. And what else? SNI. Where the heck are you? Serenity Neural Interface. There we go. Now we do the same with second Thisve, I mean. SOI to the eyes. No, wait. First we remove all his bionics, because otherwise we won't have enough points to allocate all we need. BSM, Velo, Modular, whatever. Yes, there, and then SNI. Where are you? There we go. And with that, we have kitted out every of our captains. Now let's go and see what this mission is actually about. Accepted, and where do we have to go? Oh, all the way over here. Wait a minute, let me see something. Let me just check something. There we go. Rebellion. God dang it. They took Scathy again. Oh, god dang it. Well, I guess we're gonna have to conquer it again. Jump. Let's jump there. Oops, auto-saving. And auto-saving. And it just keeps on auto-saving. Okay, jump to space. Scathy. Should be on the left side of the system. From the star, from the mother star of the system. Valhalla. Jump. Nope. Keep the transponder off. Huh? Take a shuttle. Talk to the archivist. Orbital assembly station. Nice. We'll see that later, though. Consider your military actions. Engage the station. Take command of the action. Jesus Christ. Yeah, boy. That's what you get for rebelling. Stay down. Boop. Claim victory. I don't care that tachyon hates me. I hate them back. Beep. Yes, give me a few of those. And this is exactly why we kept the Marines. Invades Cathay. Proceed with the invasion. Okay, abilities. Cataphrag strike. Cataphrag strike. To them. Boop. Leave. Units. You there. You there. You there. You there. You there. And then we keep deploying people where there's fighting. There we go. Engaged. No, wait, they are engaged. Who else? Who else? You. 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 And you. There. Oops. Salvage. Boop, boop. Yes, that's all. Come on. Then we bombard. Oh, nice. We actually... Sierra has this incredible, this amazing ability which slows time each time you kill an enemy. And my ship kills enemies pretty freaking fast. So... minus fuel usage. Missile hits against armor apply hex. And minus 10 damage against shields. No, wait. Fighters get another ability. And then, oh yes, now we are unstoppable. Come on, capture it. Capture it. Nice. Vengeance fleet cancelled. Faction no longer exists. Just what I like to see. And give me that. A nice little paycheck for my troubles. Toot, 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 toot. And this one too. Confirm. We put that there. This one here. And anything here? No. And basically that. Oh, god dang it. There we go. All right. We were going on to a gate. What about this one? Where's the gate in this one? Is that the freaking gate? I guess we go to Salus. Row, row, row your boat gently down the space. Merrily, 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 merrily going through a gate. Like, keep the transponder off? Wait. I mean, turn it on. Almost. Do I need fuel? Get to crew ore. Take the dock. Nope. Improvisation? Depends. What can you do? Deployment cost of ships reduced by 6% per DMod. 10 armor reduction. No. Oops. Give me the fuel. Give me that. That's about it. Wait. Where did we actually need to go for the mission? I forgot. Accepted. Gamatha. Oh. There's the gravity, the nascent gravity well. Alpatha. Eh. Dang it. God dang it. Travel. See, we were going to go somewhere we weren't supposed to go. Okay, jump. And jump, jump, jump. Let's go and see what this system actually holds for us. Nice. Reverse polarity has been unlocked. With that, we can actually travel backwards through a slipstream, which will be pretty cool for traveling. Okay, let's go. There we go. Install the hardware. Your operations chief oversees the installation with the usual methodical precision and discipline. The hardware is interfaced with a secure computing environment on your flagship, and your tech team stands by to oversee the results. Activate the system. The telemetry stream across space to your flagship by the flickering of the discrete little comms laser your ops team installed. Your technology officer confirms that while the data isn't perfect, it has a vastly lower corruption rate than LX copy from the Galaxia Academy's archive. What are we looking at? We have a fix on where they were looking, Tech says proudly, and they transfer you the coordinates. It will appear to be a minor planet in the abyss, no star, no nebulae, no primary but itself. What's so interesting about a nameless rock? Well, ma'am, nothing about the rock itself. The Domain Explorarium ordered a non-routine survey of the volume. We don't know what they were looking for, but the survey program found... He drinks. Well, it appears as though something happened, something violent. A series of high-energy events over a short period of time, a little over 200 cycles ago. A starless rock is, very unlikely to produce such effects naturally. They pause, then speak tentatively. A battle, maybe? We can't say for sure. I don't know what would be worth fighting over out there, or even looking for. Acquired coordinates for nameless rock. There's only one way to find out, and we go over there. Jump to space. Go into sustained burn. And go over there. This is going to be our first foray into the abyss. Or maybe not, it's closer than I expected. Jump. There we go. An onslaught. Perform a survey. Perform the survey. The nameless rock has a hazard rating of 250. You leave. Your fleet approaches the planetoid. Your sensors officers runs a standard sweep. Planetoid shows signs of heavy orbital bombardment by a warship or a fleet, they report. No atmo or tectonics. Not picking up any of the usual signs of rat fallout. Looks like an old action. Very old. Ma'am, your sensors officer says, there's a large ship in orbit. I mean no presumptions, but I think you're going to want to get a closer look. The long-range readings are unusual. Leave. Onslaught Mark I. Your fleet approaches a derelict ship. The vessel, heavily battered and with a minimal power signature, drifts through space. The silhouette is instantly recognizable, but somehow crudely foreign. Explore. Your sensors officers begin a preliminary high-power scan of the darkness, of the dark mass as your operations chief preps Salvor teams. Ma'am, this looks... There's nothing quite like this on the file, but... Sensors gives up on words and pulls a detailed false color scan of the primary display. Into the primary display. Someone lets out a gasp. The database assistant algorithm won't provide a positive ID, but that form is unmistakable to the human eye. This is the Onslaught Mark I, the ship of legend. Continue. How old must it be? Thousands of cycles. If you had been asked a shift ago, your reasonable reply would have been to call it a myth. The Onslaught Mark I could easily be a just so founding narrative element of the human domain. A story about the united struggle and hardship against an implacable other with a shiny bit of military kit in center stage. An imagined avatar of the Empire's holy trinity. Military, industry, gate systems. Yet, here that avatar appears, unbelievably far and wayward from the heart of the domain, of the human domain, or even what was once the domain's frontier 1,000 cycles ago. Your ops chief, unperturbed, looks to you for confirmation. Words are unneeded, the question is clear. Send in the salvors. Proceed. Ops nods, then turns to bar commands to the salvors. Junior officers scurry to cajole crew preparing cargo handling drones, while sensors puts on analysis teams on careful outward watch, and another on the hog to ensure there are no surprises. Within short minutes, the first salvors dock their open vacuum shuttle and utility drones at various entry points identified along the vessel's massive hull. Ops gives the go order. Continue. You notice your comms officer furiously working their interface, then turn and call a report to you. Ma'am, Salvor 4 is picking up something on an open frequency, radio only, very low power, some kind of analog encoding. We did this in training. A few more taps and a message is formed from noise, letter by letter, across your display. Threat detected. This gives your officer pause. Ops calls a hold order while the situation is assessed. Internal self-defense system activating. War drone deployment. Only silence. Then acoustics picks up a few taps as salvors secure themselves to bulkheads, powering down their tools and no doubt reaching for what small arms they do carry. Still, no movement. Low, steady electromagnetical activity. Just a repeater, a chorus of them in fact, mechanically intoning the same message to one another. Threat detected. Fevered analysis proceeds in the midst of what appears to be structured noise buried in the analog waveform, which are insensible without context. Analyzing teams discover a set of coordinates, a position at some distance from the small gravity well you're orbiting in archaic but Parsable domain astrogation unit. The message still repeats itself. The signal is weak, your officer says. Unlikely to be picked up by anything that isn't in close order formation with the whole. Tactical telemetry to coordinate distributed systems. Continue. Cautiously, team by team, your operations chief reactivates exploration and assessment of the Hulk. Bafflingly crude automation is worn throughout the ship, whispering to itself. Interfaces are built on familiar foundational principles, but aesthetically redshifted, seeming from an alien culture. What records remain are damaged, where they aren't missing entirely. The logs tell the aeons of war in the darkness between the stars. Human crew in and out of cryo, continually diminishing, replaced by the augmented wounded. Then the cyborg reveals, and then. This exhausted humming, clicking thing threaded throughout the ship. Continue. The logs are empty for long periods, dark, hibernating lips. Then there is a note uptick in activity less than 200 standard cycles ago. The enemy is only identified as threat. A data store reference leads to blocks of information decayed by time, but the reconstruction algorithms leap into action and, despite troubling low reliability ratings, sew together a set of files. Patch notes. The hardware specs are arcane, the software obtuse, and plagued by null library calls, but the common language of human mathematics sketches out the intent. There, your technology officer team assembles a new spec of the sensor modification required to detect this threat. Adapting these requirements on your relatively modern system is a far easier task than the labors described by the ancient. Jesus Christ. All of this reading, man. Sensors calibration data acquired. Continue. Ma'am, I'm not sure it's working. Your sensors officer speaks, standing at a control console to demonstrate a first test of the adaptations. Line after line is dumped into an output log. The character sprouts and repeats. Your technology officer face is underlit by their glow. Threat detected. Threat detected. Threat detected. I think it's working. Their words are Jesus freaking Christ. Their words are almost a whisper. Got a long-range hit. Sensors report. Something is approaching our orbit. Without maneuvering, we have one shift. Without maneuvers, we have one shift. 2, half a day max. Threat detected. Threat detected. Threat detected. And so on. Academician Elec could not have possibly known his sensor data would lead to this. You can only speculate what Director Glamour Rotanev and Tritachyon thought they were setting you up to find using him as a front. It might be nice to find out. Your sensors officer finally suppresses the new detector's alerts, then turns to you. The Onslaught Mark I rotates threateningly in the primary display, an avatar of ancient violence. What are your orders, ma'am? Yep, get the ship. Yep it. Yeah. The cool thing about this Onslaught is that it's automated, and it doesn't actually need automation skills for it to work. So, we can just have it in the back burner, doing nothing in particular. Efficiency overhauls need a dock. So, we're gonna wait for that. The first strike. Hi there, first strike. Why don't I strike you first? Sorry about that. Caution. Unknown. First, let's get some faster time. We move on a time of our own. There we go. Oh, there's more. I didn't realize. There we go. Now we're done. Threat eliminated. For now. Pick up the wreckage. Yoink. 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 It says double dip. Beep beep. Alright. Sierra has leveled up. Half the speed at which combat readiness. No, let's give them a shield. There we go. Then we head towards a gate and we go back to get paid, of course. Let's see. Gates. There we go. Yeah, I think you're closer. Yes, we need to get to open space first. Betalievig. Let's go towards the sector. That way we move faster. Faction response. Rebellion failed. Huh? Oh. God dang it. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? We're gonna have to go and capture that market again. God dang it. Just a second. But actually, we might not have to. Let's see if Sierra has something to tell us. Bounties, contacts, Sierra. Request a comlink. Sierra. Hi, Kindred. How are things? Anything on your mind? You know, I actually write the music that I play on my ship. Sierra's comment. A little hobby I picked up to keep myself occupied. Face-ups can be stressful, so it helps take the edge off. Plus, every once in a while I bundle them up and sell an album. She says, and you can almost hear a little pride. Hits home in niche circles, old world gothics, neo-pagans, countercultures, the sort. Tachyon license some of it as lovely music. Anything on your mind? Sierra's avatar begins to rotate slightly faster. So there was this one time, 45 cycles back or so, where I got turn-cloaked by some scavengers and she pauses. Have you ever seen what happens when one of a shepherd's engines flames out and it triggers its maneuvering jets? The purple symbol gathers speed, twirling in the image of a combat freighter that's had one of its engines hit by a salamander. Whee! She cries gleefully. Anything on your mind? I am loving my new fluffy fluttering friends, she says happily. This silly moth buying plan was a wonderful idea. Anything else on your mind, Sierra? Sierra hums to the aimless tune. Her feet jumps slightly. Oh, I don't think so. A lot of chatter for the moment. Well, nothing actually. Wait, is this it? Yes. So where is the gate? Oh my god, the gate is so far away. Let's go there. Pew, 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 pew. Anyway, what she meant to say is that we need to find out where this threat is coming from, Galatia. And we need to do it fast and be prepared. Because if she's right, that's not all there is to the threat. It might be even more profound than we think. Directory, you. First, I want to talk about what I found. It was hazardous. No, let's talk about payment first, then data. Plus a 25 hazard. Okay. Transferring. Tell him about the Onslaught Mach 1. You tell Elect about finding the sensor array, processing the data, then traveling into the abyss. Elect nods along, fascinated enough to only interrupt occasionally about some phenomenon or author. He goes quiet when you get to the Onslaught Mark 1 and begins shaking his head as you describe the threat. Elect gives an amused huff, as if a student giving an excuse for not completing coursework by his deadline. I'm not angry, he says. I'm disappointed. That's your story? I need some very good data indeed if I am to believe a word of it. He taps his datapad, opening a string for you, then fixes you with a skeptical glare. I say, Mom, prove yourself. Transfer the data. Elec turns his attention to his datapad. It's coming through, he says, confirming the transmission with a tap. Have a look. There's your proof. Elec gives you a skeptical glare and then begins shuffling through your data, accessing his larger holo display with his datapad. Images, charts, holoclips start appearing around him. The Onslaught Mark I salvors exploring its bizarre corridors, the sensor's modifications, threat detected. The words burned into your memory. He stares for a long moment with an unsure expression. Then he quite consciously resettles his composure and speaks. Tired, sophomoric jappery, nothing more. I've been entirely honest with you, Elec. Will you be so honest with ComSec? When they come smashing down your airlock, will you? His eyes are fiery. He holds the fierce look for just a moment longer, then visibly deflates. It'll be fine. My patron. It was all fakery, of course. A misunderstanding. We're done here, Captain. Alec's eyes wander around his office as if searching for escape. Good day, Ma'am. He catches you with a desperate look before hitting the cut-off. All right. That thread seems dangerous. And if you remember, earlier on this playthrough, we found some very interesting stations. There might be more in the sector, but they are going to be pretty far away. So first, we need some fuel. Let's go to Nachiketa. Because 3 tachyon is not the biggest fish we need to stop in this little pond that is our sector. Pursuing my fleet? How about you don't? And I'm sure Arma Armatura can hold themselves together for a bit. At least the Meshan reprisal coalition. There we go. Rebellion. Oh my god. They are retaking their friggin' planets, man. Okay. Go down. Summon the station commander. No, I want the fuel. All of it. Alright, very nice, very nice. There we go. Now, are we enemies with them yet? Still, I mean. No, we're just suspicious. Suspicious minds. Let's go there to the gate. On we go. God dang it, bro. Moving to engage. Yeah, why not? Let's deploy Sierra, this guy, and this fella. Bombard them from there, and I'll dance around them with Sierra. Let's go. Let's see, who's the first in line? There you are. Remember, you chose this. And we enter our stop time. Let's bend, and now we harass the pandemonium. Oh boy, I love this ship. Oh my god. You're not safe from me all the way over there. Oh. Anyone left? Yes. Some people. There's a few small guys over here. And that's the power of slow time. Nice, Sierra. Okay. Whee! I love how she uses the system again and again when they all are defeated. It's kind of like she's teabagging them. Nah, let them go. Consider ship recovery. No pandemonium, I guess. Continue. Oh, why? Thank you. I'll take that and this and that and all of this. And maybe only... No, wait. Micro missile launchers. Yes, thank you. Actually, this. I need these ones. And that's probably it. Okay. On our way. Sierra, you leveled up. Okay, why don't we give you less damage taken by shields? Confirm. Transponder on. Wait. Oh, god dang it. I should have jumped closer to the gate. My bad. This is hostile. Alright. I know for a fact, since that wayward star appearing, that there's another anomaly on this sector. It's all the way over there. Let's see if we can find anything over this spot. Look, it's empty, right? But with Sierra's help and that anomalous happenstance we had a while back with that appearing star, we know that some things are not quite what they look like. Let's see. What could this star system? Oh. There are quite a few things that we can do in this star system. We are going to do them all, but first... Let's investigate those stations. What's this? An omen. No, thank you. Neutral. Explore. Salvage. Give me that. Give me that. Gimme. 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 Double deep. Gimme. Gimme. Gimme that. Yes, I'll take this. Why not? I forgot to see anyone you leveled up. So, if this is the only logbow, reduce 10% of the deployment points needed. There's the onslaught. Oh, I forgot to refit the ship. Is there a mining station? Dang it. They're recapturing their friggin' holdings. Anyways, we have bigger things to worry about other than the tachyon. We can get the worlds back anytime we want. Double deep. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, now we check this station. Explore, begin salvation. Beep, beep. Salvaging, I mean, double dip. Nothing too interesting, really. Except for this structure in the middle. Quite a weird looking structure. Let's see what it has in store for us. Your fleet approaches a massive structure hovering perfectly in place between a closely orbiting pair of white dwarfs. On either side, a transplutonic proboscis curves towards its respective star, drawing in vast amounts of stellar energy. You settle into a close orbit while scanning the structure for potential points of interest, but find only that the construction is sealed on all sides. Ma'am, I'm detecting vast quantities of hyperwave signals originating from somewhere inside that thing. One of your officers motions you to join him at a nearby holoprojector, displaying a formless mass of blips and clouds. They're being sent out in all directions. I don't think there's a specific target in mind. He continues. It's just a garbled mess of data. Comprehensible. Continue. Hold on. I think I've got something. There. It's some sort of connection request. If I'm reading this correctly, it supposedly allow you to directly link your ship's computer system with its central cluster, and then you'd supposedly be able to issue directives from here. Mind you, I'm not convinced that's all there is to this. Seems like a terrible security solution. But as long as our anti-hijacking systems are up to date, couldn't hurt to give it a try, right? Allow this connection request. Almost as soon as you issue the order to accept the incoming request, your comms display flickers in a burst of static. Then, several instructions appear on screen, prompting you to select one. Welcome back, Curator. Check the beacon status. Shut down. Unseal structure. Elevate. Unseal structure. Error. This command could not be completed. Reason. System is operational. Shut down. Error. This command could not be completed. Reason. This command requires elevation. Elevate. Please enter admin passcode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Passcode not recognized. Well. Was worth a try, I guess. Check the beacons. Oh, so this is where those weird concealed stations were receiving their orders from. There's quite a few. Novalgos, Yamaronia, Pishkurjari, and then there's one who knows where. If you notice, there are these coordinates in each one, right? Go back and leave. Those coordinates we have seen before. In this log, they're talking about how you use the center of the sector as your starting position, and then you correlate the light years with X and Y. What this means is that basically in each corner, this is Alpha Jamaronia, this is Gamma Novalgos, we already got Hero, and Pishu whatever should be around here. There. Should be there. We'll go explore that. We'll grab the other stations, and after that, we'll go on a hunt for some of the threat. See if we can stop them. Let's emergency burn. Come on, bro. Stop it. There we go. Maintain fuel stable burn. All right. Let's see what we have in this system. Order a jump. Concealed station. This one's pretty far away. Might as well just jump and get into one of the planets. That one. The one that's farthest away. There. We save a bit of real time. For a bit of in-game time. Let's see what this one has in store for us. It's broadcasting a message repeatedly over your comms, so you salvage the message. Welcome to the Curators Consortium. We are the premier frontier for gathering, processing, and archival of less fortunate spacefaring vessels. What this tells you is that there has been a problem with like the domain and the AIs, so it's illegal now, and it should be completely followed to the letter about disposing of the AI cores, that you will be paid, etc., etc. Before entering the station, though, automated defenses. Okay, engage. Continue. Let's overwhelm them with our incredible fighter support. And let's start giving the old slot some points too. The Valkyrie. Astrov. Oh, why? Where? Oh, you? Well, I guess retreat then. Okay, 2 times speed, and let's let them fight it out. Let the onslaught pass. There we go. Get him. Get him, onslaught. Old slot. Kill. Come on, attack. Maim. Destroy. Oh, they have an onslaught too. How cute. Oh, did you see it actually speed up? That's Sierra's ability. Let's actually take care of this guy. There we go. Now everything's slowed down because of Sierra's ability. But that's our contribution for the fight. Back to real time. Are we... Get him! Oh, I forgot he doesn't have shields. Oops. Neither do I. Okay, that was fun and all, but let's actually take care of them. We don't have all the time in the world, after all. Here goes another one. Where's more enemies? Where are they? There's a huge concentration of them over there. Let's go. Let's go. Whoop. You get caught. Boop. Now you. Now you. Now you. Now this little guy. Now this little guy. Oh, you shouldn't have unfaced there. Whoop. Shields. My guy is incredibly fast now. Absurdly fast. Oh, there's more people there. Nice. Get over there. Come on. Is that a Nexapico? No, an pistol. Let's see if we can get him from here. I doubt it. Oh, a bit. He's still overloaded. I'm just so freaking fast, man. You're gonna have to come out to breathe someday. Oh, God. He almost survived that. Almost. Dang it. Come on. Come on. Exit out of P-space. Do it. Okay. Is that a win? Where? Ah, oh, God dang it. They're super far away. Whole status critical. Well, back up, stupid. There we go, finally. And we... Okay. Consider ship recovery. What can we actually get? Nothing that interesting, no. Peek through the wreckage. Yoink, gimme those little AI cores. Give me that. I don't think I'll actually grab anything else. For now, that's all. I don't actually remember what this does. To face capable cargo haulers. Let's ignore the bay for now. Salvage operations. Oops. I think that might have destroyed the station. Ah, well, my bad. I didn't actually mean to do that. Joink. Anyways. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Double dip. Juk. Triple dip. Oh my. Dip, 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 dip. Nice. Ooh, another one of those. Though we are soon going to get better weapons than that. Yeah, well, too bad. I didn't get the upgrade because I disintegrated the station. Oh, my bad. Does this system have a gate? No, it does not. But there should be one nearby. Let's go to that gate. Jump. And now we go and explore the other spots of the stations. Nope. I thought this was the system, but it isn't. Let's jump in here and go to the gate. that has ruins. Perform a survey. Ooh, 100%. Nice. Explore those ruins. Ooh, nothing. Oh well, too bad. Whoops. Jump through the gate. Let's go to the farthest one first. Gamma Null Vagos. It says begin. Nice. Beep beep. There we go. Where's the station? All the way over there. So, you know what that means. We jump to space. We get in through a nascent gravity well. And in we go. What do you have for us, little concealed station? What are your secrets? Admin password. What this says is that someone forgot the password and they tell them, it's the project name and like the number of stars in our emblem, which I'll show you shortly. The emblem they're talking about is this. I'll let you to figure that out because we're not actually going to do the last part of this quest line. That's going to be for the next playthrough. Assess the station for salvage. Another fight. Let's go. Continue. Let's deploy him, and the old slot. No, actually him, those two. You stay on the back. Well, and we just scored the old slot. 2 times speed, though. Bro, what are you doing? Okay, he decided he wanted to be a little brave ship. Now we have to get our hands dirty. Oh, Jesus Christ, how many of those do you have? Don't think I don't see you. Jeez. Okay, I guess we have to rescue him. The cavalry is here. Be not afraid. Unless you're the enemy. Then be very afraid. It's bent in their faces. Get him. No, my little sheep. Don't make him explode. Nah, did you see the missile? Oh, it didn't actually kill him. Oh, my bad. Yeah, maybe like get back a bit. Just a tiny bit, though. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy. No, my old slot. You bastards. My little sheep. Well, it's not little, it's really huge, but anyway, you know what I mean. Just stop with that. It's tickling me. It's ticklish. I'm ticklish. 3 for 1. Nice. Oh, the debris. Yeah, bro. Bent on their faces. Dance around the wreckage. And then we dance around their lives. Who's next? No, seriously. Who's left? Who's left? What the heck? Over there? Huh? What? The gall, man. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh. Got him. Come on, come on. Kill him. Get him. You got this. Hold fire. Look at that Reaper. Get him with your drones. Come on. Kill. Nice. Now we can leave. I mean, loot the station. Now we can loot the station. Yoink. I'll take the crew. I'll take the fuel. I'll take the supplies. Oops. 500 heavy machinery. I'll take... What will I take, though? What will I take? Let's see. What will I take from this? Yoink. Nothing else, I guess. Just that, just those light needlers and the Juno. Because you know that I will take the Juno Mark III. Salvage. And this. The knowledge super construct, overflowing with data from countless battle simulations, can be integrated to your person to gain specialized piloting expertise. Right-click to gain 1,000 mastery XP and a permanent 25% mastery effect strength for a ship class in your fleet. The selected ship also gains 1 additional S-mod slot. I'm still not sure on who I will use that, but give me all of that juicy XP. Nah, just kidding. This glint, also the white glint, it's a very, very good fighter. So I will keep it. And these ones will sell. Boink, boink. I will keep this one in there for the future. And let's keep all of the threat weapons just in case too. Oh, we need to actually place these things in here. Jesus. We need to feed our tanker with this so we get more rare loot from stations and such. Give me that. Double deep. That dom. Guard dual, you say? Yes, why not? Custodian. This is also a very good LPC. The custodian. There. Poop, 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 poop. Grab those. Oops. Yeah, never mind. I'll sell that anyway, so this. Alright, we head on towards the gate. Oh, damn. The fabled triple dip. Boop, boop, boop. Give me that. Let's actually go resupply on fuel. Jump. Are we still cool with this? With the Angelos guy? Guys? I guess we are. Okay. Let's go towards them. Where was it? It's around here, right? Yeah, there. Turn the transponder on. Go to this planet. Kara. Iskandar, I mean. Repair. And we need to refit our ships. This guy can, for the time being, go towards this. There we go. Is that the correct fit? Variable fusion capacitors. No, actually no. Oh, what are you missing? Why does the auto feed not work, man? Why does it keep changing it? Just a second. Let me see what the heck did I actually put in this. Spare chassis is ground support. Resistant flux, stabilized shields, armament support system. Resistant, stabilized shield, armament support system. Thermoflux, shield conversion front. Thermoflux. See, he didn't grab the freaking front shield conversion. The heck, man? What the heck? And then you go 48 with that. Armament support system, thermoflux. Nope, this. Shield conversion front, variable fusion capacitors. We don't have that. And the Overlord Suite Alpha. And somehow We're missing points. Why, oh why? Why? White Glint, Custodian, 2 Paladin. You know what? Just heck it. It is what it is. Then we need to refeed this girl. Eidolon's Scrap. I'm gonna trust this is correct. And you don't have a heavy armor. Why? Dedicated targeting core? No. Integrated targeting unit is better. And heavy armor, heavy armor. Where are you, heavy armor? Oh, right. Before I forget, because I'm going to forget, I just know it. Let's give you a cable for more loot. And you, where's the heavy armor? Or am I blind? No, not only applicable. I want all of them. Heavy armor. There we go. You don't have shields. Why do you have capacitors? Insulated engines. I mean, you can make do without that. Oh my god. It's got 11 ordnance points left. Get those pylons away from me. Let's give you some neutron torpedoes. Torpedoes. Maybe not. You know whatever, he's fine. Mastery. Increases residual armor fraction applied when calculating hull. Yes, that seems like a good choice. These two. Oh, there, I can build IMS on mods now. Expanded missile racks and expanded magazines are installed. Increases ammo of all weapons by a multiplicatively 25% and ammo regeneration by a flat 15%. Heavy armor and armored weapon mount are installed. Increase the armor by... Oh, yes. Yes, give me that. If this ship has no captain, doesn't have whatever, ordnance expertise. Yep. For the flux. Increases hull durability by 10%. Whenever an armor plate is fully depleted. Oh, yes, give me that. They call him the tank of tanks. Armored weapon mounts. How about we take this away. We take this away. Heavy armor. We build into you. What do we build into you? This could be it. You won't be overloading, but you do need to repair yourself. Let's build into you the flux distributor. Oh, I don't have enough. Well, whatever then. This is fine as is, but what's your expertise looking like? Combat readiness, loss per deployment? Yes, please. S-mod. Increases missile speed. If unstable injector, auxiliary thrusters, and insulated engine are installed, negates the range and fighter replacement time. Otherwise, 5% more top speed. Flux distributor and flux and resistant flux conduits are installed. Increases the flux capacity and dissipation by 10%. Yes, give me that. 2 built-in mods. take a guess at what are going to be the mods that I build in. Obviously, it's going to be... This is 12. Can I build anything for 12? Yes, probably that. And that too. And then resistant, right? Okay, let's build in. I cannot. I do not have enough XP. Oh no. Anyway, you... No, sorry. You get more mastery, you get more mastery, and you. If efficiency... No. If auxiliary fuel tanks are installed, give me more fuel. Yes. I want to drone in antimatter. Oh, look at that. A single friggin' tanker and 16,000 carrying capacity for fuel. Okay, yeah. Trade. Lobster? What? We don't actually need all of this. 505. There we go. Eto. So you. I'm not selling like the white glint, right? No, I'm not. Oh God, where did I live? Where did I leave the white glint? Bliss eye. Well, let's hope it's not over there. This goes in there. I sell that. We put you in there. Bro, the white glint is not in here. I am selling it. Or am I freaking crazy? Aleste, Valiant, Gladius, Whore, Musham, Blissai, Golem, Drake, Thunderer, Saritza, Arbitrator, Broadsword, Thrive, Balkans, Carrivion, Piranha, Frost. I'm going insane. I'm going freaking insane, man. It wasn't over there. Boop, boop. Let's put that in there. You in there, there. And you in there. That should be it. Okay, this in there. With this, we are going to give it to whom? What were your masteries? Flagship only. Oh no, let's decrease that. That's why it was missing. That is why it was missing. The little points. Oh man, I wish this had the resistance for shields, but I guess not. I'm still going to give it to him. Who has the other white glint, though? Oh wait, you. I also need to change, and you too. You're going to be the Dawn one. Let's see. Automated repair unit, high scatter, and extended shields. Must be at a market, huh? You don't say. Oh, sorry. I bumped my microphone. Automated repair, extended shields. There we go. And now onto the Dawn. Nope. That. Cryoblasters. There we go. And you also. The spammer. All right. Never mind then. That's all for the moment. Let's buy the fuel. autosave is what I meant, evidently. Damn. The longest autosave in the universe. Let's go now get our fuel and keep on exploring. This should be Nachiketa, right? Yes. Jump. Go to, oops, Nachiketa. And we repair the ships. Trade. Give me all that juicy, juicy fuel, bro. Take it. Why the heck not? Let's see. I needed to change you. Which of voids? No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just go and keep on exploring. Jump. Relationships with Diablo Avionics have fallen because I traded with someone. Oh no. Oh, someone's having fun down there. Who is this? MRC Grand Invasion Fleet. Nice. Oh yes, it's all coming together. They're doing my job without me interfering. Very nice. Oops. Why aren't you going faster? Run, bro, run! Jump through the gate. We got this one. We got that one. Now I get this one. Jump. Where the heck is it? Oh. Yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. Let's just jump into space and take a little detour. Yes. Yoink. Give me that concealed station. Concealed? More like revealed. What this tells you is that there is a location way outside of the map that is marked as being the source of a rescue petition. And it's basically telling them, screw you, I ain't going there. It's not in my records. Oh my god, the water tried to kill me. I'm fine. It's alright, I forgive you, water. You're too important. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was wondering when that would happen. My glottis tends to try to kill me from time to time. That's the thing in your throat that decides where the food goes, towards your stomach or towards your lungs. Engage the automated defenses. That's a meta attack if I've ever seen one. They try to kill me in real life. You know what? Let's deploy the witches and myself. I swear to you, I'm fine. Get 'em, witches. I'll be your support. And by that I mean I'll take care of the capitals. I mean, I don't think that was a capital, but anyway. Okay, that should be it. What the heck? What the heck? Someone's tickling me. Where are my ships? Did she get gutted? Oh no. Hey. Pretty cool capital you got there. Yes, very cute indeed. Just a second, I need to fucking choke. Alright, I'm fine now. Also, imaginary technique. Hollow purple. Ah, dang it, didn't work. He tanked it. He tanked it. I mostly just missed everything, though. That's what happened. You're a fast boy, aren't you? Be the first one to die, then. Let's see if this works. Imaginary technique. Hollow purple. That time it worked. Oh no! Sierra! Sierra, no! Ah, she teleported away. She said, just kidding. Well, she's gonna get gutted. Take away the pressure from her. Let's keep going this way. There's too much junk in that way. Bent on their faces. Easy prey. I got no shields. I got no shields. I forgot. Did they get the Void Witch? Nope, they didn't. This is because I forgot to put up my shields. My shields. You're all going to pay because of that. But sir, that was your Shut up! They're going to pay anyway. No one tells me that I've been mistaken. I mean, they do, but I just don't listen to that. Can't I be human? Can't I make a little itsy mistake that costs the life of 150 crew? Does nobody think of the captain? Whee! I blame it all on the choking. Yes, let's consider the ship recovery. Perchance, are you a carrier? Do you carry things like wings? Raven K to Yeah, no, that's expensive. And I don't need it. I don't need it. Yummy. 12 crew. Give me that, give me that. 500. Heavy machinery. Joink, joink. I'll take those. Whatever. The station is the real prize. Pluto Rotanev, level 1, added to the fleet. Doop 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 doop. Joink. Joink. This one, the paragism. For a transcendental existence to ask question, to those beneath it, it must communicate with those of lower form in a language they understand. Primary role advent, Ordnance Point 30. This is the upgrade of the Glint, basically. And it's like a whole ass destroyer in a fighter form. Zephyr. So you go where I won't sell you. Here. Doink, 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 doink. Oh, this too. Doink, 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 doink. Boing, 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 boing. Do I really want anything else from this? No, I do not. Assess. Consider a conquest. 14? No story points needed. No, fam, I'm good. Give me that, give me this, give me this. Double dip. Tweet, 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 tweet. Give me that. Give me those. Give me that. Fuel, supplies, I'll take them, yes. But triple dip. Oh. Let's go back to the gate. And I think we keep on exploring. I actually cannot remember if we explored all of the freaking whatchamacallit systems. But anyways, what we are going to change is this guy for the paradigm. Yes. There we go. We can also level him up again. This guy again. The Void Witch again. Him again for more cargo. And the Bow class. If high scatter amplifiers is built in, increase the range of all beams by 150. Increases flux dissipation while venting by 8%. Destroying a cruiser-sized ship replenishes ammo. None of these are pretty good, but okay, let's do that. Combat readiness will never fall below 20%. Ooh, this is good. Doomfire missiles dealing at least 500 base damage gain very poor tracking and 40% hull integrity, while losing 20% maximum speed. No, let's go with this. Alright. Let's freaking jump. And go towards that gate. Scathy. Again. Bro, stop taking my friggin' planets that I took from you. Jump. We actually need to go to Sirith. Where the heck is Sirith? Oops. Planets. Sirith. Stars claimed. No, unclaimed. The Sirith. Lake course. Jump. Jump there. Salvage. Beep, beep, beep. What is here that's interesting? Oh, yeah. It's just a quest line. My bad. We'll go grab some fuel and be on our way out. Sorry about that. I almost choked a while back. Repair the ships. Sit at a table and wait for the Angelos officer to make their rounds. Maybe not. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Yeah. Okay, the glint goes there, I guess. The glint goes... Pop, 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 pop. Oh. And a boing, boing, bing, boing. Yes, let's sell that. Huh? You too? Okay. You two leveled up. Let's see. You have that. Where's the Void Witch? She's all the way over here. These are manned, you stupid. Those you need to use if you want this to take effect. Also, let's bring you closer to Sierra. Speaking of which, oh Sierra, do you perhaps have something to tell me about? I genuinely don't know. Anything on your mind? Nope. Okay, Sierra. Okay. Trade. Give me that. Anyway, let's explore the abyss. Let's go towards this one. It's a bit closer to the abyss. You might be saying, you should have resupplied, you should get more stuff, or you're going to get lost in the abyss. Ah, fam. Nah. The threat actually gives you a lot of stuff to stick around the abyss. The problem is finding them, though. Alright, let's see what we find in the deep Persian abyss. We're moving slower now. Rebellion successful again. Stop taking your freaking planets back. Ooh, floating in the darkness. Oh, what's that? An abyssal light. Let's see what that has to offer us. Oh, another one. Two more, in fact. Oh, it's kind of red. A cold light fills the view screen, stark against the utter darkness of the hyperspace abyss. It seems to pulse, shifting, dimmer and then brighter, following no discernible pattern. It does not flicker like a flame, nor like a failing comms signal, but like something at the edge of your consciousness. It is. You find you are able to anticipate the rhythm, more seen than heard, the dancing light filling your vision. A polite cough from your sensors officers bring you back to the present. That was a cough. Ma'am? Sensors, what are we looking at? It's an abyssal light, ma'am. Your sensors officers quickly realizes that this statement is as obvious as it is unilluminating. And we don't exactly know what it is. There's a fragmentary pre-collapse data. Some academicians speculate that it might be a spontaneous build-up of dark energy, maybe, around the temporary hyperspace quasi-structure, a sort of knot in higher dimensions that alter the physical effects of whatever it is. You catch your ops chief making the spacer hand sign for all seals confirmed safe, a sort of ward against evil. They're not known to be dangerous. Your sensors officer continues, tapping at the console. The drive field should keep us safe. It does appear to be highly unstable. They already are, and they're difficult to properly scan. I think if we tried an active scan or fired off an interdiction pulse, it will collapse. The resulting discharge might allow us to charge local hyperspace topography. Ops. Ops, is there a problem? Ma'am, no, ma'am. You let the silence linger, letting Ops know that denial is not enough of an answer. Captain, Ops looks at you directly. It's said to be bad luck to meddle with things this deep in hyperspace. Ops stands up straighter. I've no technical opinion. I raise the point only as a matter of crew morale. Mere dockside superstition, I'm sure. Understood. I'll be mindful. Thank you, Chief. Ma'am? Scan it. Screw your goddamn superstitions, man. This one looks kinda red. Oh, never mind. I'm freaking blind, I guess. Alright. There's another one this way. This is kind of fun. I don't know why everyone's so afraid of them. Okay, let's go a bit deeper. How deep are we? Ah, pretty deep. There's a nascent gravity well. Something must be in there. Let's see what's in there. I'm sure there will be nothing. Oh my god, there is. Third strike, first strike, second strike, second strike. Which of you... First, let's watch the planet. Perform the survey. Leave. The mottled curve of the planet turns below you. The lighter regolith is pocked with ancient impact craters. The darker lava seas, less densely marked, but riven, nonetheless, by evidence of their own cataclysmic creation. Who of you both is the biggest, meanest one of a fleet? Let's see you. You got 2. Let's see you. Ah, dang it. 2. Ah, well, you shall do. Hey, get back here. Moving to engage. It's time to kill. This threat will eliminate it. You and you. You, for story's sakes. You. Actually... What the heck? Send everyone. You're just a distraction for me anyway. Charge! The void takes all in time, although maybe we can keep it waiting. The Void Witch class talks. Look at the sisters going. I mean, she's piloting both of them, but anyway. And so the massacre starts. We enter bullet time. Oh, you think you're safe all the way back there? Think again, bozo. Threat? You think you are a threat to the sector? I am the threat. Bent in their faces. An unknown ship appears in your sensors, and you don't know what to do because you're afraid they're a threat to your fleet. Comsec, I am the threat. I'm just killing them to keep my bullet time going. Oh right, they only have to... whatchamacallit? Hive units, processor units. I can remember the name. Let's get in there. Boop. Boop some schnoots. Bro, let me move. Oh. Oh, Sierra. Get your act together. You're getting screwed over by some pushovers. Huh? Wait, you exploded. What the heck? Maybe you didn't. Who's left? Yum. Yum. Yeah, get him. Look, there's the the fighter. The special fighter. Pop. Pop goes the weasel. Alright, we're going to get quite a few upgrades in here. Oh no, the thread are angry with me. Whatever shall I do? Fragment coordinator, not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. Look at this, 4,000, and that's our full fuel complement. And we didn't even get the double dip. Yes, give me that. Give me that. First, you here. What am I doing, man? I swear to you, there's a method to the madness. There we go. Third strike, first strike, second strike. Let's get you, why not? Calling all the people, calling all the people. All the supposed monsters. You. And you. Maybe not you then. Okay, I guess you too. Dawn, sorry. You're gonna have to stay this time. Next time we won't deploy the old slot. Wait. Boop, boop, boop. Bro, wait, Sierra. Sierra, you're going to friggin' die. Come here. Get over here. Slow-mo activated. Let's go grab that friggin'... What's your name, bro? Fabricator unit. Come on. Nice. And now let's kill the barely formed ships. Did you imagine what it will be like from the threats perspective? It's like, there's contact on the comms, and then a freaking whatchamacallit? What? This is a cruiser, right? A destroyer, a freaking destroyer starts and like cuts around all of your fucking fleet in a second. Bro, we are way out of our depth. That's what they think about that. There, the job is done. Meow. Pig through the wreckage. Oh, nice. We actually got everything we need to refit our fleet. Continue. Assess. Salvage. Joink. Okay, but just because we need more stuff from them, we'll keep hunting. I'm not going to deploy the old slot at this time. I'm going to deploy these, both of you. Well, maybe not both of you. And as much people as I can. Capture that and that and that and that. You get that. And Dawn get that one. You get that one. And you get that one.
Don't worry. I brought duct tape.
You stay away from there and just send the missiles away. Just capture the point, man. Okay, freaking capture the other one, I guess. Reinforcements. Nothing yet. Fine. Boom! Oh, that was great. Nice. Reinforcements? Not yet. Capture that. Let's see what Dawn is doing. First, wait. Reinforcements. Dang it. Yes. Get him, Dawn. Get him. No, actually, let's watch Sheppy. These people should die. You, kill them. Go on, Sheppy Shepherdson. Get him. No reinforcements yet, so no one has died. Damn. I guess my whole fleet is strong. Look at her just pumping into the freaking fabricator. Puk, 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 puk. Oh, Jesus Christ. And now she's even angrier because she has the speed up time from Sierra's mastery XO ability. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god. Such carnage. Thread? I barely know her. Jesus Christ. Just a second. Let's see. Whoops. Sheppy. Get him. Double time. Oh, Jesus Christ. I swear to you, Dawn has got the best zoomies ever. Look at that missile. Pick through the wreckage. Joink. Give me that. Give me those. I'll say like a cool 500 supplies. Salvage. Okay, let's go for that third strike. Hey, get back here. Let's repair for a bit. There we go. Move in to engage. You and Yes, the old slot. And me. I'll play sport. 2 times speed. Go, go, go. Let me push you along. You can ferry him like that. Okay, let's disable 2 times speed. Get overloaded. No. Full assault. Get in there. Kill him. I guess it is not going as smoothly as I like. So it's time to kill. Oh no! No! I killed my own ship! God dang it! I'm way too powerful! Oh no! The humanity! The freaking old slot survived. Now I'm angry by my own mistakes. You die. I'm telling you, man, the ship's way too dangerous if it's not auto-firing. Okay, we vent quickly. Oh, you seem to be very well hidden back there. Too bad. I can barely remember where they are. Oops. Let's get in here. Damn. He didn't freaking die. Ah, the pieces of debris are killing me, man. Hey, leave that old slot alone. Oh, there's one alive over there. Not for long. Boop. Boop. Yeah, schnoot. Hi there, assault unit. Mind if I assault you? Boom. Who's left, bro? Come on, get in there. Who's left? Oh, there's a motley group of ships still down there. Damn, the double overload. Does it hit? Oh, just barely. What about you? Get joinked, stupid. Claim victory. Oh no, my Velator. The worst part about that is the freaking crew I lost. Joink, joink. Give me that. 5,000. No, like. Give me 2,000 more. To cover the repairs. To cover the paint job. My poor Velator. Anyways. Let's save. After this, we're going to go and actually refit our ships, and that's going to be the episode for today. Because with all these fleets running around, perform limited repairs. Yes, and a story point for supplies. It's not a bad exchange. Because with all of this destroying, and there doesn't seem to be an end to them, there must be another place where they are coming from. Moving to engage. Take command of the action. Get all of the distraction. Oh, they don't even have a fabricator. Oh, poor guys. Oh my god, you're screwed, brothers. You're freaking dead. Well, GG. Good fight. Barely a second, man. Yoink, yoink. Salvage operations. Yeah, give me those 14 supplies. Why not? All right. Scavenger swarm. Because of all the fighting we actually got and scavenging, we got progress towards the whatchamacallit? The treasure hunt. Oh, an abyssal light. Let's see. Continue. Oh, a cold light fills the primary display, stark against the abyss. After a moment, you consciously pull your eyes from the pitiless sight, centering your attention on your breach officer to give your next order. Ma'am, your sensors officer's voice is strained. Picking up from the light, they come from out of nowhere. Navigation interrupts. Fleet dry bubble in the red, instability increasing, holding, alert to multiple penetrations, and space fissures detected inside the volume. A pause as the breach crew takes in the eruption of alerts on their display. Tactical takes initiative and activates the combat alarm to send all crew to battle stations. Frantic activity from all posts. Chatter between the stations. Coordinating response. Sensor calls out over the load-in. It's homing in our active sensor emissions. Whatever they are, we might not be able to fight them at full strength right now. I mean, that's what our captain thinks, and like Shepard's son. So, go to maximum emission control. Incon 00 Alpha. Immediate execute. At your command, the unperceived chorus of a multitude of ship systems and machinery dies down with a deepening sigh into muted quietude. All that remains is the breath embodies of your breach crew. A strange assertion of your shared Jesus Christ, of your shared humanity. Backup e-lighting, simple chemical things provide an eerie glow. A series of dimly pulsing command illuminates your executive interface. A flock of ardent subsystems ready to awaken from minimum operation at your touch. A hidden blackness feels the brush of a shadow, less than a morsel, unworthy of wakefulness. By some analog of distributed instinct, a few listless tendrils explores this disturbance, this ripple in the darkness behind the night. Moving to engage. Take command of the action. We're not taking any chances. Send all the heavy hitters in. And the whole fleet for support. Wait. Yes. Swarm them.
Try not to die too quick. I
Jesus, that's savage, Dawn. Oh my god. Oh, well. They're scary, alright, but they die. Oh, you glare at me? I glare at thee. That guy looks pretty dangerous. Let's see how he holds up to a imaginary technique. Hollow purple. Dies just like the rest. Sensors clean. Battlefield is quiet. Peek through the wreckage. Oh, what is this? Shrouded lens. Right click to analyze. Oh my god, there's going to be a lot of reading in this. You find your technology officer and chief engineer in deep discussion over one of the unusual specimens held in this special salvage bay. This lens, a working term, of course, does not operate in normal space as such. Tech is deep in lecture mode over an arcane holo diagram. You can tell they've been talking for some minutes from engineering's impatient eye roll. It could be in place deep within the hole, in a specially stabilized cradle, for safety. Tech continues. Engineering appears pained at describing this proposal as safe. Continue. Tech proceeds without acknowledging any objection. Spin it up during combat maneuvers, adjusting the frequency of the probes adapted from drive field stabilizers. It will create hyperspace fractures, which will cause terrible damage to end-space structures, starships, for instance. Now, for obvious reasons, the theoretical range is infinite. A weapon with infinite range, you say? Both jump at your words, standing to attention. Ma'am, they say in uncharacteristic unison. Engineering takes the opportunity to finally get a word in. Just a second. Okay, I'm rehydrated. Accuracy decreases in, interestingly, a sharp harmonic progression. But this means anything beyond mid-range combat parameters will effectively create an energetic burst at a random spot somewhere within the end-space universe. They side-eye Tech. Just another bleep of cosmic background radiation. Tech looks like they might say something, but no words come. Engineering fills the silence again. Practically, it could only target reasonably nearby hostiles. You consider the undeniable possibility that the Ludic Fate will view any use of this technology as literally demonic. You could be declared a heretical outlaw and hunted by the Knights of Lud and Ludic Path alike. Have a proposal for me by the end of the shift. Right-click to analyze the shrouded substrate. You join your technology officers and engineer chief in a small briefing room overlooking the shop bay dedicated to what has been euphemistically dubbed special salvage. Has-suit technicians attend to the containment machinery, stepping over coils of tubes and wires. A mess of makeshift components were pulled from the common Microforge libraries, then torn apart and re-engineered to operate in this unusual, even extraordinary application. Engineering wears a frown. Tapping a tripod as they observe the ongoing work. Tech can barely contain their excitement. Ma'am, they say in unison at your arrival. So what is it? Yes, story point. Exotic matter, Tech exclaims. Engineering interrupts. Another way of saying we don't know what it is. And it doesn't act how physics say it should. Your technology officers begins again, enthusiasm tempered. Somewhat. Obviously, I was about to... Ma'am. Tech turns to face only you, perhaps to curb further interruptions. Analysis is preliminary and proceeding. A quick glance at the frowning engineering chief. Carefully. So, what is it? Your engineering chief makes a show of looking to Tech expectantly, mouth quite unintentionally shut. It appears they've had this argument already. As Tech pauses and and a look of consternation back towards your chief engineer. In truth, I could not say exactly, and unfortunately, we're not equipped to perform a full scientific investigation. Clearly, it is part of a product of the hostile forces we bested. But to know what it is, you'd need a full science team and a laboratory facilities to even begin to approach the right questions. To say nothing of answers, like Galatia. Yes, exactly. Although your engineering chief answers, yes, there's nothing like this in the public archives. The Galaxy Academy is supposed to be neutral, but as you know, ma'am, the hegemony will reach in to put its hand on the controls, so to speak. If it sees something it doesn't like, the hegemony doesn't like disruption. And this, a hand extends to indicate the contents of the work bay. Tech nods in agreement. The Ministry of Technology Standards will surely seize such specimens. I could not say what they will do with them, but we will not see them ever again. That much is certain. Tachyon, then. Oh, of course not. What are you talking about, man? Tech nods. Yes, the facilities will be more than able to perform this research, and they are likely to pay very well if what they say is true. Who is they? Independent salvors, scavengers, fringe surveyors. Tech explains. Those sorts of people who might find artifact specimens, domain tech, xenobiology, anything unknown to the present Persian sector, anything strange which might demonstrate uncommon principles or serve unexpected use. Tachyon makes it known that great rewards will be paid if they are brought examples of a special interest. Is it valuable? Extremely. Tech answers, exchanging a look with your chief engineer. If the energy output ratio scales as projected, it's dangerous, engineering says. It's almost too easy to build a weapon with this substrate. Imagine if the pathers. Yes, another may wrath. Tech interrupts. As with any applied technology sufficiently powerful, it could. Ma'am, to answer your query, yes, extremely valuable. Is it useful? Very. Your technology officer exchanges another look with engineering. In my professional opinion, when stabilized and provoked, it appears to create energy from somewhere else, or transform it, enhance it. The gain is spectacular. The chief engineer steps forward. That test with the laser cutter would have blown a hole through the whole if. A glance at Tech. If we were not following protocol by using a blast blade backing in the test zone. Look, I did concede you were correct to. Tech catches your expression and shuts up, putting on a deferential look. Can it be weaponized? Tech looks to engineering, who can barely suppress a grin despite a previous air of skepticism. Your chief engineer nods and flips a tripod around. It's pretty simple, ma'am. Scale up the testing rig using modified common equipment to produce outputs in the combat application range. A robust chassis is not difficult. We've already equipped with to repair modular components of most weapons systems using microforged components and existing supply stocks. They pause, looking to the work bay once more. The key is this substrate. It provides the core, the amplification, the transformation. Continue. Using sensor data recorded during our encounter with the hostiles, we believe it is possible to reliably reproduce certain effects which have been observed. The schematics scrolling before you are complex, but you recognize the conduits and capacitors common to energy weapon mounts. Oh, that rock can throw big boom, and something strange at the center of each design. Some beating heart which does not belong within these human creations. You trust your officer enough not to ask if the project power outputs are an error. You've already seen what these things are capable of. Show me what you can do. Select weapons to assemble. Reef Lightning. Silver Park. No, no, no. We want something very specific from them. And it's the abyssal glare. There we go. Boink. Okay, let's head back towards a gate. And after that, we'll finish the episode. Where are we, though? If we find more abyssal lights, we'll fight them. Oh, Jesus Christ, everyone wants to talk today. Let's see. This is Dawn, given to God. I ain't much for speeches, Captain, but she swallows I fixed on some point past you. That wasn't man-made. Call it a demon if you want. She breathes deep, steadying herself. That was an abomination made real. Lord help me. I'm glad we put it down. Continue. Ops clears his throat, fingers tapping a little too hard against his console. Hang on. It could have been some residual domain system gone out of control. We've seen plenty of oddities before. Let's not jump to conclusions when we don't have the data. Well, you can put it that way if it helps you sleep. I don't claim to understand what we saw, but I know how it felt, and that was no wait, that's Dawn still. I don't claim to understand what we saw, but I know how it felt, and that was something that don't belong. Ops glances at you and massages his forehead. Look, whatever it was, it's gone. We can hash out the details later. No doubt that was evil, plain and real, just like the book warned. So we fought biblical space demons and won. What now? Start calling the fleet the Chosen? I don't believe in monsters, only in things we don't yet understand. All that matters is we can destroy them. You know I'm going to choose that second option. So we fought biblical space demons and won. What now? Call the fleet the Chosen? The sensors officers is the first to speak. Then that's what we call it, she says. We log it that way, but I still don't like it. And that was clearly a she. Nah, if we find some systems in the way, we'll check them. To see if they have any interesting planets. Jump. Let's see. You survey. Wait. Perform a survey. Oh, I guess nothing interesting. First strike, first strike, first strike, first strike. Nah. If it was a third strike, I would have beaten. But not like that. Let's just keep going. Let's zoom in so they spawn more frequently. Come on, man. I need at least one more light. One more fight. Give me one more fight. What's this? A mule? All the way over here? No. Salvage. Joink. Joink. Ah, we're getting closer to the border again. Let's explore towards this side. Oh, lights, where are you? Oh, there's one. Are you a good light or are you a bad light? Dang it. A good light. Huh? All right. The sensor burst is the one that gives you speed. Well, let's keep on exploring for now, I guess. A cool 100,000. Nice. Well, we have 2 million, so... Let's jump in here. Oh. Frozen wasteland. A preliminary surface scan reveals some inconsistencies in the expected mass density of this category of planetoid. Your sensors officer orders additional sweeps at higher power and resolution. A picture of the situation starts to come together. A large deposit of useful elements have been extracted, and then dig sites, whether surface deposits or deep veins, have been carefully returned to something approximating their natural state. Shafts have been infilled, tailings spread evenly and packed over the extraction fields. Sensor consults with your operations chief, who did a stint in fringe mining earlier in their career. Ops looks grim. What is it, Chief? Don't look right, ma'am. Ops says, turning a weather face at you. I could have been an indie miner or scav, could have. But there's nothing. No temporary works, no pillaring, no thread tracks. Should be dead power cells and ration wrappers scattered like stars in the dark. Ain't nothing. Ops scolds. No one cleans up like this. Not even tacky auto miners. No profit in it. Especially not out here. Perform a survey. Leave. Of course not. It wasn't tachyon. It was this guy floating about. First strike, god dang it. Survey. Leave. Oops, jump. Jump, I mean. Guess we're not getting any more third strikes. We need to be deeper into hyperspace. Ah, well, let's just go back. If I find anything interesting later, I'll just use it on my ships. Go, go, go. Oh, a light. Might be kind of red. Might be not. Maybe not, I meant. Jesus Christ. Yes. Let's just wait. Let's make him a bit bigger this time. To battle stations. Missiles, myself, the witches, and a whole bunch of freaking mecha. Missiles, stay down there. Sending some love their way. Hey, you, Glarer, you need to die. Yes. Is there anyone, any other? Yes, get him. Kill. Boom. Oh, dang it. They launched. They launched. Get him, little mechs. Get him. Yeah, missile strike. Hey, get away from me. Attacking. Damn, you're tanky. Hey, leave him alone. We don't seem to be doing too good. You know what? You die. Oh my god. No. They got him. They got Johnny. Oh my god. Kill them all. You know what? That guy over there looks mighty vulnerable. Got it, stupid. Okay, they should be able to clean up. Anyone else that I want to deploy? I guess not. Full assault. Kill him. Nice. My little fighters. Ah. Don't run away, you coward. Stay and fight. Come on. Nice. Get him. Get him. Oh, the big missile. Incoming. Boom. Got him. Good job, Sierra. Everybody really. Spin wee. Okay, demons fought off. Let me grab that ship again. Peek through the wreckage. Oh my god. Select weapons. Oh, look, we got some fuel out of that. Shrouded Thunderhead. Must complete. Oh, okay. Dang it. Let's see. Can we build it now? We need more, but first let's read. A cloud of exotic material could be held within a sort of flickering hyperspace gradient. Theoretically, it will build up charges as outgoing projectiles traverse the imbued field gradient, and, theoretically, that extra charge could be sustained, then directed at nearby hostiles. Theoretically, engineers' arms are crossed below a very skeptical look. To operate during combat, modifications would have to be made. Shield emitters, drive field, inertial suppression. I'll need to perform some tests. Engineering finally notices you observing their talk and stands to attention. With your approval, ma'am. You consider the undeniable possibility that the Ludic Fate would view any use of this technology as literally demonic, and yes. Submit a combat report. Shrouded Mantle. You find your technology officers and chief engineer in another discussion over some of the unusual specimens held in the special salvage bay. Precisely, Tech says. No, sorry. Engineering is frowning, manipulating a diagram of a ship with abrupt flicks at the interface. It had to be anchored to the flux grid. Only way to keep it wrapped close enough to the whole geometry. Oh my god, that was awful. Precisely, Tech says. To keep the exotic material from diminishing, it will draw energy from incoming projectiles, storing it in the metaplasma. Engineering snorts dismissively. Merely a working term. We can store energy forever in this theoretical pretend plasma, engineering says. It'll have to go somewhere. Invert the polarity of the flux converters and flicker the drive field. Boom. A gentle bump to the local time-space. Tech looked self-satisfied, by which I mean the ship itself. You hope it's a gentle bump, engineering frowns, pulling up Agrav inertial suppression timing charts. If it works. It'll work, Tech says. Remember last time? Prove it. I want a full proposal and testing schedule by end of shift. Both jump to attention, having been so involved in their argument that neither notices your approach. Ma'am, yes, ma'am, they say, saluting. You consider the undeniable possibility that yes, literal demons. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's keep on going. When we reach the gate, the episode ends. Beep, 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 beep. Well, we're almost out of the Persian Abyss. Let's check this last spot. Checking. Ah, nothing really. Except for autosaving, that is. And away we go. Wait, any ships leveled up? Yes, you and you. The ship's maximum speed is increased by 5 for each second that combat burn is active, up to a maximum of 50 stellar units. This bonus decays at a rate of 10 per second while the system is inactive. Once per 50 seconds, activating combat burn fully replenishes the ammo of heavy adjudicator. Each intact beam brace reduces hull and armor damage taken by this ship by 5% and increases its effective armor for heat strength calculation by 50. Each missing beam brace increases this ship's top speed by 5 and maneuverability by 25%. Yes, because these percentages will get better with the level. With the level. Jesus Christ. Give me more, give me more, give me more. Jesus, you killed a lot, I guess. More. More fuel. Okay. Let's see. We are... Persian invasion. Huh. I'm way too busy saving humanity from literal demons to care about that. Anyways. Now that that is sorted, let's see first if Sierra has anything to say about demons. Anything on your mind? No. Nah. Don't care. Oh, Jesus, Sierra. Never change. Let's save. And that will be all for this episode. Thank you so much, everyone that could make it today and watch these shenanigans with me. Thank you especially to the nice people on this wall. Porco, thank everyone. Porco, thank everyone. Thank you, Porco. Thank you so much to the people that have been subscribing and following me lately. It helps me so much and it means so much to me. I love you all, guys, so much. I will see you next time, where we refit our ships with the spoils that we just got, if we have all the hull mods that we require. Otherwise, I will be doing some farming on my own time. Anyway, guys, see you next time. Bye-bye.